Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Dark Souls. So, I'm a big idiot and forgot again that I want to go and get Havel's ring, so we're finally actually going to do that. I'm trying to think. I think Firelink Shrine is actually the fastest way to get there. So I think we'll just try to not rest at any bonfires, and then we can homeward bone right back into the Catacombs after taking down Havel. Though that's a little risky, because if I die to Havel, and that's definitely not out of the question, because he can almost certainly one-shot me still. Yeah, I should probably rest at the bonfire nearest Havel just to be safe. That's okay, then we can link back to Firelink and it won't take long at all for us to get where we're going. Just run past these guys, no big deal. And I'm not even going to bother to kill the humanity rat. So anyway, Havel is, if you guys remember like way back at the beginning of the Let's Play, we were like going up to our first boss and there was a door on the way there, and I was like, now we're not going to go through this door because there's a dude who's going to totally kick my ass in there. That was Havel. Havel the Rock Johnson. No, just Havel the Rock. He has a really cool ring. In fact, we have his armor you guys saw earlier. But if we kill him himself, he has a ring that's going to allow us to have a lot more equipment burden, and the higher equipment burden means that we can still fast roll while I thought that arrow was gonna hit still. It'll allow us to have a much higher, or it will allow us to wear much heavier armor and still be able to fast roll. So we'll be able to put on some sweet Silver Knight armor and have a lot more defense and poise. Poise especially really important. Should have done an R2 attack there. That's okay. Man, these guys do no damage at all now. But yeah, so that's a really good ring that normally I would have gotten a long time ago. That's kind of why we've been hanging on to this Wanderer set for so long, because, you know, you want to have that fast roll, but if you have Havel's, then you can have the fast roll and eat your cake too, if that makes any sense, by, you know, putting on a fairly heavy set of armor and still having medium roll. It's probably one of the most overpowered rings in the entire game. It's really, really good. I don't know why I'm, like, coming up and killing this guy. We should see, though, if the Black Knight down here is deceased as well, though, because if I forgot to kill him, we should definitely do that. He might drop some useful Titanite. I still don't know if, like, the, oops, that was supposed to be a, I still one-shot him through his shield. It's supposed to be a kick. I don't know if Black Knight drops are, like, guaranteed or not. We're gonna try to sneak up on this guy, so we can just give him the old backstab without him noticing. Oh, there's somebody coming. Yeah, there we go. Did that one-shot him? No. Close, though. Very, very close. There we go. He is dead. We got a Titanite chunk out of him. Not a huge deal, but not nothing either. We'll use that later on to upgrade our longsword. So definitely worth the trip down here. But anyway, now back up toward the Taurus Demon, which was the first major boss we faced in Lordran. And instead of going up, we're going to use our Master Key to come down here and just totally fuck this guy up, hopefully. But again, he is capable of one-shotting me, so it's going to be a tough battle, even if it doesn't seem like it should be. Definitely worth it to use a Sunlight Blade here, because, like, it's not like they're an expendable resource. We'll just get it back at the next bonfire. And let's do this. Hello, Havel. Come on over here. And then we're just going to try to backstab him. Over and over and over again. There we go. Yeah, we're doing a bunch of damage, so this shouldn't take too long. Oh, that didn't work. We just don't want him to hit us, because he does a lot of damage. But as long as we're careful, we should be totally alright here. Ah, yeah, we got the double backstab. Now we should be dead, no matter what. Perfect. Easy peasy. Alright. So there's Havel's ring. We're gonna homeward boner our way back out of here so we can warp from the nearest bonfire. But now that we have Havel's ring on, I gotta look at what would be a good armor set for us. I believe we should be able to use like Silver Knight, top and legs, and then maybe some light gloves. Like, we'll see if we can roll now. Nah, that's a slow roll, unfortunately. Oh, and we should definitely have the Great Scythe out because I'm pretty sure that's heavier. Okay, so yeah, you can tell we're a little bit slower now. How far off are we? We are at 31 out of 82. I think we need to be below 25%, which is going to be, geez, below 20. What happens if we do that? That just takes us down to 28. Yeah, that's not great. I like having gold-hemmed black gloves on, so we'll work off of that. But fuck, man, we need some more equip burden, which I believe comes from endurance. And also, we're just wearing a heavier weapon than I'm used to with this. So, damn. Elite Knight armor is probably heavier. Like, that's weight of... No, that seems to be lighter. But it's not going to be light enough, for sure. Oh, we should definitely have a different ring on here. Oh, duh! I didn't put on Havel's ring. What am I doing? Now we have 100... Oh my god. That is the dumbest thing I've done in this Let's Play, hands down. This should be an easy fast roll. Yeah, we might even be able to have some heavier gauntlets. What are we at? Like, 125... 25% of 125. It's tough math, man. That's like a little over 30. We might be able to get the gauntlets on. Let's see. Yeah, we... Oh, wait. No, that's a little bit of a slower roll. Alright, so the gauntlets just barely push us over. That puts us at 34. Yeah, we could probably get away with like 33 if I had to guess. So let's look at the weight of these things. That will bring us down to like 32 Elite Knight gauntlets. Nope, that is not a fast roll. So maybe back to the gold hemmed. And that lets us fast roll. Excellent. Alright. So now, oh my god. That motherfucker. Where did he even come from? Anyway, let's warp back to Firelink Shrine and head back into the Catacombs now. But with this better armor, that's going to make an enormous difference in our ability to not die. Because... not only do we have better physical defense, which is good, don't get me wrong, but we also, much more importantly, have more poise, which makes us more difficult to stagger with enemy attacks. So when we do get hit, we'll have more of a chance of being able to get back up and put our shield up so that we can deal with it a little bit more effectively. And now we're onto the Catacombs. Sorry about that long, stupid intro to this video, but it was necessary, I think. We're going to have a much easier time now. And now we need to go down here, grab our white Titanite chunks, and also, you know, beat the boss. So that we can upgrade our scythe into an occult scythe for the next areas. And that'll be a big difference as well. We're running around with a fairly underleveled weapon. But it's really good in here because it does divine damage versus these skeletons. Which does extra damage, though not a ton. Like, the divine and occult bonuses, people are like, oh, dude, you should stick with divine because occult barely has bonuses on anything. It's not, like, big bonuses. It's almost nothing, really. So I'm not concerned about that so much at all. But the, just leveling it up more is going to be a big deal, whether we take it to divine plus 10 or occult plus 5. It's roughly the same exact thing. I just think occult seems cooler, and I've already had a divine weapon, so it'll be neat to see what the other path is like. Oh, that guy's dead. Yeah, lots of people also just like no fun allowed. Like, oh, you should downgrade your divine great scythe, level up strength and dexterity, and just get it up to plus 15. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll just change my entire build into a cookie-cutter Dark Souls build. That seems like a good idea. We haven't hit that bridge down there yet, somehow. I know we've been through here before. I can't remember exactly how much we accomplished when we were doing it. Don't you try to parry me? I'll kick you off a... Oh, fuck. That was supposed to be a kick, too. My kicks are not working today. I was going to kick him off the ledge. There we go. That's a kick. But he did not fall off the edge. Alright, and now I'm totally fucked because that kick failed. Not totally fucked, but I'm going to take some damage for sure. Anyway, those guys are dead. Let's give this guy the old backstabs. Excellent. I feel like the camera is really extra zoomed in right now. I guess that's just a product of where we are. Some low ceilings and shit going on, but it's weirdly hard for me to see. Maybe I'm just having a stroke or something. We'll find out later. Might as well kill all these guys, I guess. Probably be more efficient to just run past them, but I'm not 100% sure where I'm going. I know there's definitely a Black Knight in here that I want to fight, because I'm pretty sure if those drops are guaranteed, I'm pretty sure that guy is guaranteed to drop a white Titanite chunk. And if that's true, then we definitely need that, because we're going to need as many of those as possible to get our scythe as good as possible. This is not the way. This is a dead end. There we go. So I got to figure out how to get down to that guy. I'm pretty sure that's like down past the big temple with the Titanite Demon in it. We'll see. Ah! Scared the shit out of me, skeleton. To stab you in your pelvis. How do you like that? With a scythe, no less. That is going to destroy your pelvis. You are going to need a hip transplant immediately. So now, here we are at this bridge we turned. There's exploding heads that we need to be concerned about. There we go. Hopefully none of the other ones will get aggroed. Then we can just come over here. Hit this guy with a sunlight spear because he wants it, basically. Or not a sunlight spear, but a great lightning spear. Sunlight spear is a spell that's an even higher level version of the lightning spear that you can only get in New Game Plus. So we're not going to be able to see that in this Let's Play, but it's real cool. It's like, it does all the shit that sunlight spear does, but it also has, or greater lightning spear does. It also does more damage and has some substantial knockback, which is really cool. Oh, is this the shortcut down? Is this where we want to go? This might be where we want to go to find that Black Knight. I am so lost in the Catacombs. I hate this place. It's really confusing. Let's go ahead and use another heal while we're relatively safe anyway. There's an item here, so I might as well. So, of course, the fucking spike statues. I totally forgot about them. They do almost no damage. It's so weird for them to even exist. I think this is just a weapon that we don't want, but might as well check it out. How did this guy... These rolls, man. These too strong. Too many rolls. Just fucking calm down. Fuck you. Right into the fucking spike statue. And again, Soul of a Proud Knight. Excellent. Lots of Souls of Proud Knights guarded by spike statues down here, apparently. Do we want to go? We don't want to go that way, I don't think. We want to come... Well, there goes that skeleton. He's just had enough of this life. There we go. And then... Okay, yeah, down here. Here's a necromancer. Stab him in the back. We have already hit this switch, so we didn't need to come down here at all. And we could jump down here, but I'm pretty sure that's going to skip the Black Knight if we do that, and we definitely want to find him. So we got to find the other way around. That one, if we jump down there, that would take us to the blacksmith, I'm pretty sure. Which is not necessary, because that's the dude in charge of making fire weapons, and we're definitely not going to make a fire weapon. I've never actually had a fire weapon. Maybe my next run through I'll try that out. So this bridge has not been turned yet. Oh, right. We come up here. And then we can turn the bridge with this switch, and there's also a bonfire over here. I totally forgot. I don't usually get to this bonfire somehow. I don't know if that's even true. I just don't know whatever happens in the Catacombs, because I always spend the entire time feeling totally lost. This is the only time when I've felt even vaguely competent in knowing what my goals are. And I think I know, like, the area I'm looking for to get to the Black Knight that I want to kill. And then once we hit the Black Knight, we're, like, done as well. He's just in one path into the boss of this area. So once we find him, we're all good. Look at that. Like, why do these even exist? They're just to freak you out. They give you the stab, and you take, like, a tiny portion of your health. And that's it. They're just to be like, oh shit, spikes. Oh shit, I just got fucking parried. I'm a dummy. I was looking at the other skeleton. I didn't even notice this guy was in parry land. Let's kill that. And then, do we come through here? This seems right. This might seem right. It's so nice not having to kill the necromancers because I have a good divine weapon. This giant skeleton's just gonna fall on my head, but he falls just like the rest. We can grab the Dark Moon Seance Ring. I believe that gives us additional attunement slots, and it also would have let us get into Gwendolyn Land without killing Guinevere, but, you know, not a gigantic advantage when it's so easy to just throw a lightning spear at her. Let's use some healing while we're safe, and then we go through this hole in the wall. It's all coming back to me. We come through here, and then we... Huh. Alright, never mind. It's not coming back to me. Even a little bit. Come up here? I thought we were in a different place. Fuck. Oh my god! Hello. Does that guy... Okay, good. It didn't actually look like the necromancer died. I was really concerned for a second. Hey, a scimitar or a falchion? Scimitar. So we could go down there, or we could climb up this ladder. It's gonna be up here. I totally forget. Like, now I know we're not in the right place, but I don't know where we actually are. But might as well find some sweet loot up here. Fuck. This Tranquil Walk of Peace. Ah, that's a miracle that we could totally use. That makes it so that everything around you has to walk instead of run. Makes everybody really slow. It's could be handy, but we're probably never going to attune it, let's be honest. My attunement slots are precious. Got my heals, got my super powerful sunlight blade, got my lightning spears. I'm all set. Are we like back to the beginning of the fucking catacombs? I think we totally are. Alright. So this is the wrong way. That's okay. We got a lot of skeletons on our tail, but that's probably okay too. Let's run across here, and now we can like jump down. I think that's what we want to do. Yeah, we'll jump down here. That was close. Oh, is this the bridge that Patches turns over and kills us with? I think it might be. Nah, we're totally safe. Alright. And I know I want to get down to where is below here. This is exactly where we just were. That's the wall we broke through. Excellent. Alright. So now we can instead come... God, I know there's a shortcut to where we're going from here. But again, we need to hit that Black Knight so we can get the white Titanite from him. Just kill 3 skeletons in one shot. No big deal. I'm kind of a big deal, actually. I don't know if you guys knew that. But yeah, instead of jumping down into Bonewheel Land, we're going to come over this way. This is where the Titanite Demon lives. We don't really need to fuck with him, but I guess we might as well. Just for funsies. He's pretty weak against Great Lightning Spear. If I can ever lock onto him, it's going to be great. Come on. Oh my god. The lock-on range sometimes. Really? Really? That was weird. That was a glitch. Like, straight up. There's no way I should have been able to get that close without being able to lock on. Or without triggering him. That was getting really disconcerting. But anyway, let's throw some lightning at him. He's got an item back there. I forget what it is. How did that hit me? Seriously? Alright, I should definitely have healed instead of throwing this, but that's okay. We'll be fine. Let's heal up, though. Roll! Oh man, I was like 1 frame away from being able to roll out of that. But anyway, he's dead. Nope, he's not. But he's about to be. Oh my god. I thought he was gonna like slam down and kill me. But he just backed up. Alright, this is the end of him because he can't recover from that attack fast enough. We'll grab some Demon Titanite from that we're, again, like never gonna use. But we'll also see what's in this corpse. Eye of Death, right. Eyes of Death are in some way related to the Gravelord Covenant, which is a covenant that I do not understand at all because it's kind of broken from what I've heard, and nobody ever uses it as a result, so you can never really like do anything in it. I'm pretty sure that the way that covenant works right now is you farm Eyes of Death from the like curse frogs that we actually didn't see in this Let's Play, but they're frogs that curse you, and they very rarely can drop Eyes of Death. Not very rarely, I guess, but like my understanding is, can I kick this guy? No. Alright, he's just gonna punch the shit out of my ass, if you know what I mean. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. But we are now in the right spot. We're gonna come down here, and here's the Black Knight. Perfect. Hopefully, I think somebody might be coming down after us, so we gotta watch out for that. Oh, that was supposed to be a backstab. That's okay. These guys are pretty easy at this stage of the game. Early on, they're like really terrifying, but at this point, whatever. That guy should give us a white Titanite chunk. Excellent. Alright, so that's what we need to make our weapon an occult weapon. And if we wanted to, we could like teleport out and make that happen, but I don't know if that would be better because we'd lose our advantage over all the skeletons and shit in this area. And now we got more bone wheels. They should be a lot easier now that we're wearing armor, but I don't like how many we've attracted. I like to try to fight these guys one at a time. Look at him down there. He's grinding away at the wall. I don't know what to do about this, actually. Oh, good, another one. We need to, like... Ah, that was what we needed to make happen right there. Yes. Alright. Now we just gotta make sure that there's no like bone wheels aware of us that are gonna come up behind us, because that's how bone wheels kill you, man. Just inattention, ganging up on you. Can't let it happen. Gotta take him out one at a time. Give him the old like bullfighter technique or routine. Just like make him run past you, then go kill him before they can roll at you again. Easy. So at this point, I think we're going to be safe just running for it, because those guys will take a long time to get back here, and by that time we'll be in the boss room. And this is a boss that will shock and amaze some of you guys at how fucking silly it is. It's going to be a long fight. Not sure how we're going to do it. We don't have full Estus, which is a big problem, but hopefully we can take this guy out. Alright, so this guy's name is Pinwheel, and the main thing with this guy is that he has a ton of health, and he makes these copies of himself, which are also almost impossible to kill. So it's going to be a tough fight, but I think we might be able to make it happen. Let's kill this copy if we can. I'm just going to drink some Estus just to be safe. But it's going to be a marathon. We got to conserve our health. Jesus Christ, dude. This is getting ridiculous. Get over here. Get over here. There we go. Wait, no? Yes. But anyway, it's going to be a long fight. There we go. And just having to take out those extremely tanky illusions of himself is just the worst. Like, it takes so long to actually kill them that to actually attack the boss is really tough. But I actually did it on my first try. I'm really excited about that. Pinwheel, not always a boss that you can get through that quickly. We're going to grab a Mask of the Father. It seems like he always drops Mask of the Father, man. I never get anything else from Pinwheel. Mask of the Father is a little bit similar to Havel's. It's a helmet that makes it so that you can wear slightly heavier equipment. It's not my favorite mask. I don't usually use it because we've got a pretty good setup going on here, obviously. And there's another mask that I tend to like that we'll be picking up after we leave the Tomb of the Giants, because there's a man where you can buy any of the other masks. There's Mask of the Mother, Mask of the Child, and Mask of the Father. And it's random, apparently, which one you get from him. I've been told anyway, but like, ooh, that was a surprise. Yeah, I've been told it's random which one you get from him, but I, like, every single run get Mask of the Father. I never get Mask of the Child, which is my preference. I forget what Mask of the Mother does. It might be HP regen? I forget. Or just more max HP. I think that's it. More max HP. But I'm really not sure. But you also might have noticed we got Rite of Kindling out of fighting that man. By the way, this area is really, really dark if you don't have the Sunlight Maggot on, which is why we got it. Like, it's already dark anyway, but it's way worse without the Sunlight Maggot. Shit, what was I just talking about? I don't know. I interrupted myself for a moment to talk about the fact that we have the Sunlight Maggot for this area, which is important. And I totally forgot my train of thought. Oh, hey, I'm really lucky this guy didn't come up behind me. He seems kind of mad. Well, he's a little bit too mad for his own good, I think. This is an area that I hated the shit out of my first time through Dark Souls because I did not have any way to produce light. There's such a thing as a skull lantern that you have to kill a certain necromancer to get, and I never remember which one, which is why we got the Sunlight Maggot. There's also the Sunlight Maggot. There's 2 ways to produce light down here, and I had neither of them my first time through, and holy fuck was it annoying. It took me weeks to get through here, and it was, ugh, God, really, really bad. I'm thinking I should go ahead and reverse hollowing and kindle this bonfire because I have the spare humanity anyway, and that'll bring it up to a little bit higher humanity. In fact, we should probably use our Rite of Kindling and get it all the way up to 20 Estus, because why not? It would cost us 1 extra twin humanity. We're already human, so it's a good use of resources, I think. Just pop that, and then we'll kindle it a couple of additional times. And the that's what I was talking about. The Rite of Kindling, dropped by Pinwheel, allows us to kindle bonfires all the way up to plus 20 Estus instead of just plus 10. So that is a pretty big deal, really. That allows you to have a lot more healing in the field. Hang on, how many more souls do we need to level as well? We're like halfway there. So let's not even bother with that. And we're probably going to die in here, if I had to guess. This is a pretty brutal area. Hey, Patches, how you doing?
You look reasonably sane. What are you doing in the catacombs? Are you a cleric or something?
I'm not a cleric.
No? Really? Then I'd have no qualms telling you. There's a fine stash of treasure right down that hole. I found it first, but, well, we're friends now. I'll split it with you. In any case, have a look. It'll shimmer you blind.
What a nice dude. Let's go check it out. No, who could have seen it coming? He's gonna throw me into a hole. What an asshole.
This is what I do, my friend. The trinkets I'll be stripping off your corpse, that's the real treasure.
Alright, so Patches is gonna shove us down here. We're gonna find a skull lantern and some souls. Skull lantern totally unnecessary because we do have the Sunlight Maggot, but whatever. And we're gonna find this lady.
You're no hollow, are you? Thank goodness. Please be careful. There are 2 fierce hollows not far from here. They were once brave knights, my former escorts. Who would let such strong spirits be hollowed so? Heavens, is there nothing at all to be done?
Alright, so this lady was hanging out in Firelink for a long time. I'm not sure if we ever talked to her, but she had some friends. These are those friends. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. And we're going to have to take them out. They use some miracles because they are clerics, but they're also hollow. Oh, my God. Oh, yes! He came back just in time. Oh man, that guy got stuck on the bones. He ate the bones. Ah, the fucking lock-on distance. Get him. Alright, he's dead. Where did his friend go, though? Ah, yep, there he is. I was just being concerned about that. But we can probably kill him through his shield. Yep. Not that he's gonna shield. And now one of these guys, super easy. Yeah, okay, try to heal. See what happens. Oh, wow. You actually lived. That is shocking to me. But not for long, unfortunately. There we go. Alright, so those guys are dead. And those were also dudes who were hanging out in the starting area. But they were... I forget what their story is. I don't really know.
You banished those two hollows, did you? It pains me to think of the trouble my failings have caused. I am certain that both Vince and Nico are grateful to you. Thank you so very much. Here, these belonged to them. You deserve them more than I.
So replenishment is a pretty cool miracle that we might see some use of. It's you cast it and it heals you gradually over time. But I don't know if it's really worth an attunement slot. We might use it. We'll see. Anyway, so that was the Patches adventure, and oh my god! These things are pretty scary looking. They're not too scary though. Just towers of bones, you know, big deal. And they're actually, they drop... Oh man, yeah, I should really put on a Covetous Gold Serpent Ring now that I think about it. Because these guys drop white Titanite chunks, and we can get some of those. That would be pretty incredible. I don't want to like spend any time farming them unless I'm really like I have a really shitty weapon at the end of all this. But this is where you farm them. You come down here, fuck up these bone towers, homeward boner out, and then jump off of the Patches cliff again and again to come back down here and fight them. And they'll give you white Titanite chunks. Not super often, but you know, often enough that it doesn't take too long to farm up +4 occult. I think we need 7 chunks in total, and I think there are like 4 or 5 guaranteed drops. So we'll have to... I don't know if I'll really need to get a +5 occult to finish the game though. We'll see. But that is the end of the Patches adventure. Let's go talk to him and see how he feels about that.
Oh, you! Well, let's just calm down. Talk about things. I did you wrong, but I didn't mean it. These temptations, they can, well, overcome me. You know what I mean, don't you? Please, forgive me. You and me, we're jolly undead outcasts, aren't we? Oh, brilliant. A second chance. Wonderful. I had a feeling you'd understand. I did. But, if I were in your shoes... Ooh, who knows what I'd have done. But now we're friends again. Eh?
So anyway, that guy, he's obviously a total asshole, and normally I would choose to kill him, but if you don't kill him, then later on he turns into a pretty useful store in Firelink Shrine. He's going to sell a better talisman for us, and he's also going to sell the Mask of the Child that I like to use. But anyway, that's going to be enough of this episode of Dark Souls. Next time, we're going to continue through the Tomb of the Giants, hopefully beat Gravelord Nito. I don't see any particular reason why we wouldn't be able to do that next episode, but this area is a little bit of a pain in the ass, so you never know what's going to happen. We'll also, you know, grab some more white Titanite chunks, and maybe... Nah, I should really keep my Divine Great Scythe until we killed Nito, because it's kind of handy to have a Divine Weapon there as well. But anyway, that's going to be it for this time. I'll see you guys next time on Dark Souls.